What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I've not been uploading super frequently. I've been pretty busy, but people are speculating, and I haven't been super active on Twitter, so I'm not here to spread rumors. But Jack the Rippler, one of the bigger XRP influencers, says rumors settlement tomorrow. Now, a lot of stuff has been happening with the Hinman documents, a lot of developments with other lawsuits, whether it's Coinbase or Binance. But Ripple has been in this lawsuit for 2 years. And so it's not really far-fetched to say a settlement is coming soon. Whether that's tomorrow, I'm not sure. And I have a great clip at the end I want to show you from Digital Perspectives and Crypto Insight talking price analysis on the XRP chart. Crypto Insight tweeted this out. He said, if we close here, 2 hours still to go, and this tweet was yesterday at 6 p.m., so the weekly chart, and we did close, XRP will have closed 2 consecutive weeks above the 50, 100, and 200 EMAs for the first time since February 2021. We know what's going to happen next. An EMA is an exponential moving average, 200 meaning 200 days, 50 meaning 50 days. So for XRP to close 2 weeks above the 200-day exponential moving average, this is a very long time, a long interval moving average, 200 days, and it's been 2 weeks now. It's the first time it's done this in a while, and this is typically a very, very bullish indicator. Matt CR, he always tweets out some good stuff. He said, Ray, this is a fantastic point that has been public knowledge for some time, but it's often overlooked. Thanks again for bringing it to the forefront. Ray Fuentes said in this clip from Stuart Alderati, and listen to what he has to say about the SEC and Ripple. This is the head lawyer at Ripple. Ray Fuentes speculates, I wonder who else is running nodes on the XRP ledger. Here's a friendly reminder from Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderati.
The XRP sits, as I said, on an open, permissionless ledger. How do I know that it's open and permissionless? Because the chief technology officer at Ripple tells me it is. He explains it to me, but I also have hard evidence. The SEC announced about a month or two ago that they're going to establish a node on the XRP ledger and other open and permissionless ledgers.
Did you catch that? The SEC admitted last month that they are going to establish a node on the XRP ledger. The same entity suing Ripple for unregistered securities offerings is now going to run a ledger, a node on their protocol. So you think if the SEC is willing to run a ledger, sorry, I keep saying ledger, I mean a node. If the SEC is willing to run a node on the XRP ledger, imagine what other entities could be in the works. And Jungle Inc. tweeted this out. Brad Garlinghouse, any thoughts ahead of the Hinman document release? These are the emails that Ripple had to fight for 7 subpoenas to get. A subpoena, it's when you're legally required to hand over some emails, some documents, etc. In 7 times, the SEC was ordered to hand over the Hinman documents. If there was nothing in the Hinman documents, why would you not hand them over the first time? Right? Makes sense. But 7 times they were asked for these documents and 7 times they denied. Brad Garlinghouse responded. He said, I wish I could go in depth right now, but we've waited this long. I don't want to overstep. Suffice to say, Stuart Alderati, the head Ripple lawyer, and I believe they were well worth the wait. Speaking of XRP and Ripple and Flare, if you guys need an exchange to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. It's where I dollar cost average and buy my XRP and Flare daily. A link to Uphold in the video description below. And if you want $41 guaranteed for free, sign up with Webull, deposit 1 penny, and you're guaranteed $41 in minimum stock value. You could get up to $3,000 in stocks, but typically you're just going to get $40 to $300. But that's still a great offer just for signing up, depositing 1 penny. You're guaranteed a minimum dollar amount of $41 in free stocks. A link to Webull in the video description below. And this is always good to see. Congressman Tom Emmer says, the time to restore sanity to the SEC is now. Fire Gary Gensler. And he links an article. House Republicans, politics aside, I think we all can agree Gary Gensler is not the right person for this position. They have introduced a bill to remove SEC Chairman Gary Gensler and restructure the agency. All right, this could be the beginning of a new chapter for the SEC. And this is on the backs of companies like Anderson Horowitz, A16Z. This is one of those venture capital hedge funds that puts a lot of money into these new burgeoning blockchain projects, and they're opening their first overseas office. This is what happens when you don't welcome innovation and you regulate it by enforcement. A good clip here from Eleanor Terrett. He says another 2018 video of Gary Gensler talking about his views on the classification of certain tokens. He says Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Why did I name those four? They're not securities. Take a listen.
Over 70% of the crypto market is Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Why did I name those four? They're not securities.
So over 70% of the crypto market is Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Why did I name those four? They're not securities, but XRP is for some reason, right? Can't make this up. And now for a great clip here from Digital Perspectives and Crypto Insights UK. Subscribe to these guys on YouTube if you haven't already. And if you guys are still watching the video, comment Hinman emails in the comment section below. You've been watching for 5 minutes. I don't take that for granted. So thank you for giving me your time. Let me know you're a loyal supporter and you're still listening by commenting Hinman emails in the comment section below.
Just quickly run through the key points of what the XRP price action is telling us right now from a technical standpoint. And to start with, the first thing that I want to talk about is this gray line that you can see on the middle of your screen. That's acted as a key resistance and support level for XRP. Over the past like 4 or 5 years since the 2017 breakout, as you can see, it clearly, when it touches this line, it's volatile which way it moves after the touch of the line. So if it's stuck underneath it, it's classed as resistance, and if it's on top of it, it's classed as support. So when we hit it from below, we bounce down, and some of these bounces down could be at 85%. And when we broke through back in 2021, we actually moved up about 260%. So this is a line that I've really got my eye on, because as you can see, when it's resistance, we're stuck under there for 1, 2, 3, 4 tests, and we break through on the 4th, and now we're on our 4th test to potentially break through. And then when we're above it as support, we bounce off it 1, 2, 3, and the 4th time break through. So let's keep our fingers crossed for that. And going on to what we're talking about there, I actually highlight this here and say that something specifically that I want to look for this to happen is volume. And how do we get volume? Well, volume comes from like real life events. Volume is essentially the amount of people buying and selling on that day. So if we got volume, it could come from something like the Hinman documents. Who knows? If something's damning in there, we're actually at a point of resistance here. We're looking to break through. Perfect timing to see something like that coming out, potentially pushing us above there. Obviously, it could happen the other way. As we can see, it's volatile when it hits this resistance level. So if the emails are bad, this would be a perfect time for the narrative to come and bounce us down away from the resistance as much as it would to help us break through. Short term, we have an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which gives us a technical breakout of 72 cents, which is another technical pattern that can take us above that resistance level and kick off that move, maybe of greater heights. And on the weekly time frame, we've recaptured all the EMAs, so 50, 100, and 200 EMAs, which are exponential moving averages. This is the first time we've captured it since we had the explosive move in 2021, which took us up to around $2. And one thing I'm really, really bullish about here is the MACD. If we get a green candle close this month, which obviously is still like 18 days left, it will be the 3rd time in history that the MACD on XRP has crossed bullish. The first time it happened, we had a 73,000% move. The second time it happened, we had a 700% move. So anyone's guess as to what can happen now, but we're starting from a higher price point here as well, which is something to take into consideration. So you're putting those percentages on top of 50 cent rather than like 18 where we were, or 22 where we were in the 2020, 2021 area when that happened. And then the final point to do with this is XRP versus Ethereum. People talk about market cap a lot in crypto. I personally believe that it's not that accurate, market cap just being price times circulating supply. It's not that accurate because there's not enough liquidity in markets to sell everything at the same price or buy everything at the same price. You start buying, the price goes up. You start selling, the price comes down. But in the 2017 bull cycle, 2017, 2018, XRP actually engulfed Ethereum's market cap twice, meaning that it became the second crypto on the list of cryptocurrencies out there. So if we did that again, we could be looking at like a 1,000% gain for XRP if we're looking at the top sort of prices here. So my final price target for XRP specifically, if we use something called a Fibonacci retracement, which actually lines up with the Ethereum market cap, etc., if you go back to when we were bullish in the cycles, is around $12 to $15 for XRP in this.
$12 to $15 XRP, not too shabby, and that's just in the next cycle. Guys, thanks for giving me 10 minutes of your day. If you're still watching the video, make sure you comment him in emails below, and I'll try to put out some more content in the near coming days. God bless you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.